And God, give me a better shot. Damn, no, man.
Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Whoa, what the fuck?
On the road to the national championship. Welcome to Notre Dame Stadium, the legendary home of the Fighting Irish. As we'll see a playoff
Oh, shit, dog. Oh, my fucking goodness, dog.
The Notre Dame Fighting Irish. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler. Joined by Kirk Herbstreit. The playoff is here. And let's not wait any longer. Let's get this going. Kickoff team is out there, and here we go. The college football playoff about to get underway. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Motion now from the tight end. And the single back takes the handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, this is what I'd love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
They lose 3, so now it's 2nd down and 13. Important play coming up. The defense with pre-snap movement of its own. To the air, it's Price. Running out of time in the pocket. To sure hands against Richardson. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
Great execution here by this offense against zone coverage with a curl route. Hit that last step in your drop. You see where you want to go with it. Put it right on his shoulder for a first down.
First down. Looking to throw the football. He's going to pull it down and run. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Notre Dame getting set for the 1st and 10 now. Offense looking to throw the ball. He escapes the pocket. On the move, looking deep down the right side.
Well, there's nothing better for an offensive coordinator than having a quarterback kind of get into a rhythm early in this game. Another great completion. This guy is off to a great start to this big playoff game.
Notre Dame has moved now into the red zone. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. This one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. So the counter play doesn't work. The defense in good position that time to make a play.
Yeah, on most of these counters, you leave the in man on the line of scrimmage unblocked, and you try to pull those offensive linemen to kick him out. But if you have an aggressive defense, sometimes that can backfire, and the defense knew exactly what was coming there.
Second down play coming up for this offense. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. A little bit too much air on that throw by the junior quarterback.
The quarterback has got to do a better job of recognizing that there's double coverage on this receiver. He still tries to throw that in there, believing in his receiver, and he almost throws an interception.
Early drama here in this playoff game. It's a 4-point play. They try to convert on third down in the red zone. And they'll run it with the draw play. Running with purpose. Oh, and he fumbles. Defense makes the recovery a turnover.
That is just a tough break for this running back. His first chance in a game, and he immediately fumbles. I hope that's not it for him today.
And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop with the offense pinned back. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Got the first down and still motoring. Breaks into the clear. They make the tackle, but that's a huge chunk of yardage on that play. Well, they finally corral him, but he was untouched at the line of scrimmage. Kirk just burst through a big crease.
I'm going crazy on my defense. Like you said, this guy was untouched. I don't know how they were able to finally catch up to him and bring him down, but just no excuses at all from the defense after a play like that.
Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down.
Chris, I just love to see this offensive line and this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
Touchdown, Oregon, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game.
Just when we thought this game might be slipping away, these guys come right back down the field with a quick strike and a touchdown, and it's back to being a close game.
PAT is good, so it's 7-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. Gets across the 25-yard line. They'll spot it at the 27. And the Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. Last possession, they fumbled it away, and it set up a touchdown drive. And they bounce back from that right away. He's got the first and still going. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
And that is impressive run here by this back. Not only to be able to pick up those big yards, but what I love to see is the mental toughness. This guy put the ball on the ground the last time he had it. The coach doesn't shy away from getting the ball very next time out, and he delivers with a big game.
Dropping back, it's Price. He's going to take off here. And the junior quarterback shows his toughness, keeps this drive moving.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. And looking to throw now on first down. He'll take a deep shot here. It's caught inside the red zone, still on his feet. They finally make the tackle, but a huge gain down to the 15.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Looking to throw it from the red zone. On the move now. On the run, he'll let it go. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. A much-needed counterpunch delivered.
I still find it.
What the hell? Yeah, he kicking the field goal.
Yep. 5 seconds, bro.
Extra point try coming now. And there's the point after. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And the kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. From the shotgun, an inside handoff. Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss of the run.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. Short pass finds the tight end. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from the 1st down.
That's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback safety blanket.
The Ducks are moving quickly down the field.
Hey, it's not a lot, but it's enough to get the 1st down.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. So at the end of one, we are dead even as these teams continue their pursuit of a national championship. Let's take a quick look at the game summary so far. We've got a good one in our hands, but what you hope for in a playoff game as we begin the 2nd period. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. An inside give now from the shotgun. Has the 1st down and more. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Well, nice job here by this back picking up a 1st down and living up to the legacy that they have in Eugene. There have been so many good backs. I mean, the list goes on and on, but right off the top of my head, you got to start with Kenyon Barner and Michael James and throw in DeAnthony Thomas. What a golden era it was for the Oregon Ducks when it came to running backs. They're still trying to live up to that to this day.
Quick throw to his receiver. Oh, what a grab! They make the stop at the 34, but suddenly this offense is in scoring position now. 1st down.
Well, it's hard to be in man coverage when the quarterback has this kind of time to be able to navigate and find the open man. He finds his receiver pulling away from that defender, makes a nice throw and a 1st down.
1st down, looking to throw the ball. Looking right, this one caught. Finding space at the 20. He's in the clear. They bring him down right at the 20. This offense set up now in the red zone.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a 1st down for this offense.
He hands it off from the gun. And that run produces a decent gain.
great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on first down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this second down.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. They're going to run it here. We've seen you able to make the stop after a short gain. Third and short here in this playoff game, the 8th play of the drive. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Looking to the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Ducks.
Boy, great job here of finding him again. That's his second touchdown reception in this football game.
PAT puts him in front by 7. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Here's the second down play. Handoff here from the shotgun. Tackle made after just a short gain.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
To throw, it's Price. He's running out of time here. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big third down defensive play. And the punt team now on to kick it away. Looking to flip the field here. Fielding the punt. Looking to improve field position here. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on the return. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. The shotgun handoff here. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
Chris, the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Second down after that previous play. Same tailback, another carry. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. When they don't block the defensive end, he shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
It's a short completion to the big tight end. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We'll see if the offense here can build on this lead before the break. The Ducks begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to go, a 2-yard loss.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Defense is coming after him. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
Well, sometimes an answer for an offensive coordinator against a good pass rush is to move the launching point, move the quarterback from one spot to another to affect the rhythm of the pass rush. That's not having any kind of impact at all on this defense. They're getting after this quarterback no matter where he is. They do a good job of it right here.
He flips it to the back across the middle. They convert on third down and move the football to the 25.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
And the defense smothers him for no gain.
The defense made a good play there, but needs to string along more stops like that against this running back if they want to be able to win this game. The run game has looked good in the first half, but maybe that won't be the case from now on.
Looking to pass here on second down. Looking to scramble. Going to try to use his legs here. And now the defense able to bring him down.
Well, that's just being crafty right here by this quarterback. It's not there. You pick up what you can and stay ahead of the chains. And who knows, do this enough, we'll have to start spying on this quarterback, which could open up some passing lanes that weren't there before.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. He could go. The finally tackle him, but what a tremendous play. The pick and then that return.
Now, cold weather always seems to make life more difficult in the passing game. You can see this quarterback really wants that one back. That's a tough break on this interception.
And now they run the draw play. They run move across the 35. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. Second down. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Quick throw. Catch made on the out route. Tackle made, but there's a flag down on the field. So the holding penalty in the offense backs him up 10 yards. Getting set. Here's second down. Looking downfield, it's Price. The pass rush closing in. Quarterback looking to scramble. When they bring him down, that's a very solid game, but still well short of the marker. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. It's a deep shot to the right. He's caught inside the 30, still on his feet. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. And the punt team makes its way onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And he dumps it off to the tight end. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
I mean, we're not even to halftime yet, and I don't think this guy wants to take a break once we get to the half. That's his 5th catch and counting.
So, with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. They're going to trust the kicker from 56 yards out. Let's see if he's got the distance. And it's good from 56 yards. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Notre Dame will kick it off to start the second half. Return starts from inside the 5. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. Gets some blocks. It's a foot race. Can they catch him? No. Touchdown. A kick return for a touchdown in a playoff game. This stadium has come alive.
How badly does this guy and this unit want to get to the national championship? This is huge and a game-changing moment that I think we may be looking back at as a turning point in the game. Great blocks and great speed there for the touchdown.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And the returner is brought down. So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. First play of the third quarter is a handoff. They get him to the ground about the 18-yard line.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And the Sauk were able to bring him down quickly.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Looking for the wideout. And is intercepted. Could take it all the way. Past the 10. They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
They'll try to run it in on first and goal. He goes nowhere. Stop pulled behind the line of scrimmage.
Maybe this stop is an indicator of what's to come for this defense. The offense, frankly, has been able to enforce their will in the first half, but maybe things are starting to change.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Grab behind the line. It's Perry. Touchdown, Oregon. And the route is on. Well, Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
And the Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
Well, here we are in the second half, and this run defense is living up to their billing as a top 10 run defense. This running back can't get anything going and is still yet to break 20 yards on the ground for the game.
A play action, looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. And they chase him down outside the pocket for a sack.
Well, they're going to go with a play fake here. The only problem is no one on the defense bit at all on the play action. The results are a big sack for this defense.
So here comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. He shreds the tackle. Defense stops him short of the marker. So now it's fourth down.
The offense has a big play here, but they really put themselves in a hole on first and second down. That's why they've needed to try to play catch-up. They get some great yards there on third down, but it's still fourth down. Can they pick up the first?
And he's going to head out of bounds, but not before picking up some good yardage on the return. And now powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. They were up double digits at halftime, and they're just continuing to roll, building on the lead here in the second half. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. So this defense finally makes a play. That's one of the few negative plays with this offense today.
Yeah, you said it, Chris. They don't have the easiest road to climb back in this one, but little plays like that can be points of positivity of what coaches are likely.
Here he goes. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Ducks. That's another strike from this quarterback, Kirk. He is having himself a day.
This guy's just having one of those days you dream about against this secondary. But let's also give credit to the wide receivers doing a nice job of getting open, and the big fellas up front for giving him enough time to throw.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. The Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. Last time was a quick 3-and-out. Can they get a drive going this time? They start with an RPO. Quick pass to the right. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
And then first down, right back to the running game.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Trying to create here on the move. The pass is intercepted. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, in his playoff game, no adjustments. Go right back to giving this running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Taking a deep shot here to the right. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there. But now it's third down.
Oh, my gosh, Chris, a missed opportunity to your best receiver with that speed. I'll tell you this, I'm shocked that he actually overthrew. If anything, I'd expect him to underthrow a fleet-footed receiver like this, but he must have anticipated that his receiver could go get it and just misses him.
That moves the football to the 27 and a first down.
Think about this, Chris. These guys have been working since January of last year to get ready for a dream season. They've had that. Now they're here so close into the postseason.
Deep shot toward the end zone. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
Wow, a risky call by the offensive coordinator, playing with the lead in the playoff in the second half, throwing the football. I don't disagree with it, but now you give this defense a chance to create a turnover, and they capitalize here with the pick.
They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
A nice RPO here by the offensive coordinator and a big gain by the back. But let's give credit to the quarterback. He saw that this defense was sitting back, worried about the pass, so instead of throwing it, he hands it off for some nice positive yards.
Incompletion sets up a second down. Scanning the field, it's Price. He escapes the pocket. And he'll heave the ball deep down that right side. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Tackle made after a big gain.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Quarterback rolling to his right now. Pulls it in outside the 10. He's still running. They finally make the tackle, but that's a huge chunk play to wrap up this third quarter. So, Kirk, as we break for the quarter, Oregon has the lead here. In these playoff games, we certainly hope for a much more competitive battle, a shot at the national championship on the line. It has not been the case here so far. 1 quarter to play in what has been a beatdown so far. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Looks to the left, pass caught. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Notre Dame.
Love this never-say-die attitude from this quarterback. He's still slinging it out there. This game's out of reach, but this guy's still putting the ball in the air, and this one's a touchdown.
What have they got cooked up for this 2-point conversion attempt? From the shotgun, drops back. Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete.
Hey, great job here by the defense on this conversion. Nice heads-up play to prevent the 2-point try.
On the hands team, all over that to make the recovery. Is back out on the field. This group has been rolling up double digits at halftime. They've just built on that lead here in the second half. Look out, room to run here.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just for 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. On the move now. On the move, looking deep down the right side. Touchdown, Oregon. Still no answer for this offense.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about. Whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line, the entire unit has been dominant.
Point after, knocked right through. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he's brought down just across the 25-yard line. And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. To throw, it's Price. Looking to scramble. And he'll wisely throw that one away.
Man, even outside of the pocket, this quarterback's having trouble finding guys downfield. They are in desperation mode right now and still can't seem to get it together.
Second down, we're going to throw it. The pocket breaking down. And it's going to be incomplete. Defense had a great chance for the pick. Couldn't come up with it. The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Send the back in motion. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Looking deep downfield to the left. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. They get him down, but a big play moves into the 45. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Incomplete. Second down coming up. Off the play fake. Looking to throw the football. Bringing pressure. Looking downfield near the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
It's just so hard in these late game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
Looks to the left for a quick throw. Makes the catch near the sideline and keeps the foot in bounds. That's enough for a first down. This Notre Dame offense is moving quickly down the field. The shotgun running play call. Nowhere to run up the middle.
That was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Looking downfield. It's Price. Moves out of the pocket. On the run, he'll let it go. He makes the grab. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Chris, if I'm not mistaken, I think that's only his second catch of this entire game. Boy, this defense has done an amazing job of keeping him in check. Let's face it, this guy's as good as anybody in the country. Big-time playmaking ability, but they've taken him out of the game. I think it's a big reason that they have a nice lead.
Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. That's the third pick tonight thrown by this QB. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense. All right, so it's 1st and 10 back inside the 5-yard line. We're going to see how much this play caller trusts his quarterback. How aggressive will he be from this spot? Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
What a game for this offense at the line of scrimmage. They've been able to enjoy really the tempo going their way because they've been able to run the football. This guy now has 98 yards rushing. A couple more, and he'll be in triple digits. What a great day for him.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Grab down the middle. It's Hill. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. And the Ducks starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Quick throw to the left side. Oh, he makes the catch. They make the tackle, but this offense has crossed midfield. Set up with a first down at the 47.
And I've really enjoyed watching this guy play all year, and it's been great to see him in person today, making good decisions, accurate throws, and keeping this offense moving.
The gain is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Looking deep to the right side. And he is wide open for a huge gain. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Ducks.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play called, and continuing to put points on the board.
And the point after is good. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. What a satisfying feeling for this team. Just run out the clock and let the celebration begin. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Defense showing blitz here. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. And he drops it. Can you believe it?
Hey, I get that passing the football has had a lot to do with you building up this big lead, but at this point in the game, man, take care of your players. Get them out of here healthy, run the football, and get out with a win.
Here we go, 3rd down. Defense needs a stop here. Try to force a field goal attempt. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Launching one to the end zone. Wow, a 3rd pick tonight by the QB. And that's a solid return after the interception.
That's the last thing that you could afford to do. Working with the lead in the 4th quarter, I thought it'd be easy throws, high percentage throws, run the football, keep that clock moving. Now you've given your opponent a chance to get back into this game.
Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. He'll hand it off. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Boy, the defense did a great job of mirroring the runner that time. Nowhere to go. Big loss in the game. He walled him off perfectly, brought him down before he could get to the sideline and get out of bounds.
Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Pressure is coming. And he just throws that one away. Took a big shot, but avoids the sack.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this 1st down? Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking deep for late-game heroics. That's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down.
Well, this defense has been lights out all year long. In fact, it's been one of the best pass defenses in the country. Big reason why they're in this playoff, and they're living up to that standard today.
4th down, looking to throw for it. Complete to the running back, but can he get there? No, he didn't make it. He stopped short on 4th down, and that could be a fatal blow to this offense. The offensive coordinator's got to love this starting field position. Offense will keep it on the ground here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Of course, in the playoffs,